Hey everyone, Tom here, Battle Rap Resume. We're back with a recap of an incredible event that went down about 24 hours or so ago. Next in line 3, sold out fiddlers, Code Red Culture. Crazy event, great to see everyone there. We're going to go through all the battles as we always do. Just before we do, the pay-per-view exists. We'll put the link in the description. ukbattlerapp.com is where it's hosted. It is a bargain, I think £15, for the quality of battles that we saw there. As always, follow the show at Battle Rap Resume, Patreon, leave us a review on iTunes. But, one of the things I want to do is collab a bit more with other channels. I'm going to be going on Let's Talk Battle Rap to do a Summer Madness 8 preview and recap. Definitely check those guys out, France and Pro V, incredible Battle Rap podcast. And, we continue the trend today. Here I am with Battle Rap is Life, BRIL.
Yo, what's cracking, man? BRIL shit. We out here, man. Battle Rap is Life. Dr. BRIL, Captain BRIL. We out here, man.
What is BRIL? What is BRIL to you?
What is BRIL?
Yeah.
Yo, Dr. BRIL, do you want to do the honors or should Captain BRIL plug this shit like a motherfucker?
It's Rapper's Life.
As a channel, then, like, what is the foundation? You were shooting some interviews at Next in Line 3, like.
Yeah.
Right, let me
break it down. Let me break it down, man.
Break it down.
Captain BRIL out here, my guy. Yo, Battle Rap Resume, my nigga, man. You dope, man. I see what you do, man. Mad props to you, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Props. First and foremost, so BRIL, aka Battle Rappers Life, man. We basically saw what a legend by the name of J Black was doing a couple of years ago. You know what I mean? When he started with the battle rap impersonations, reactions, and all that shit. And we were like, yo, we don't have a UK face for this. You feel me? Like, all these battles are very US focused, but we don't have nothing in Europe representing the culture like that. So we were like, why don't we just dip in and have a face, a front for London and for the UK, whereby we can talk about the UK battles, talk about the US battles, talk about the battlers, and basically interview the league owners, interview the battlers, and have a little bit more of an understanding of the culture for the rest of the UK. You feel me? That's what BRIL is about. That's what we've been doing. That's why we're at every event, trying to show love to the battlers, taking pictures, doing interviews, blog posting, reactions. That's what BRIL is, man. The love of battle rap from the other side of the sea, man. That's us.
And, we're coming from the other side of the sea, from Sweden for yourself, Calum, is that right?
From Sweden, yeah, from Gothenburg.
And so you made the trip for Next in Line 3?
Yeah. It was like, it's a 1.5 hour flight.
Man, stop being mothers. Talk that shit, man. Tell them you love battle rap and you decided, fuck my wife. I'm going to fly all the way to the other side of the world to watch this shit. Tell me you have some...
All right, listen, Dr. BRIL. So, listen, battle rap is everything for us. I fly from Sweden to the events, but I am from London. That's where I'm based. That's where my home is, but I live in Sweden now. So I flew over for the love of the sport.
Battle Rap Resume. So the team is like this, man. So there's me, Captain BRIL. I'm in London at the moment. Dr. BRIL, a.k.a. Callum, he's in Sweden at the moment. We got Omzi. And then we got our very own battle rapper by the name of motherfucking Scoop, man. Who will represent the man. Yeah,
Scoop's part of the crew.
Yeah, man. That's the homie right there. Squad.
Has he shouted you guys out in a battle?
Listen.
In his first battle, he wore a BRIL hoodie.
He wore a BRIL hoodie in his first battle. He wore a couple of BRIL hoodies. Let me tell you how deep Scoop is. The DNA battle. You seen that shit, right?
Oh my God, I was there. Amazing. You
were there. You know, fucking DNA was just like, yo, shout out, yo, fuck you, fuck your team, BRIL, blah blah blah.
Right.
Yo, it's certain, mate.
Yeah. There from Scoop from day one. His first battle, we sat with him in the pub. We went through his rounds with him. His very first battle till now. We
actually met him at Battle of the Brave, man. Remember that when those US cats came through? And Scoop came up on stage, held it down. I was taking the time for that battle. For that event. I was on stage with that event, and Scoop was there as well. After it was just like, yo, this guy is real. Let's get him on the squad, man. So that's been love since then, man.
Get to Next in Line 3, which again, the pay-per-view's available. There was a big fuss made about the fact this was going to kick off at midday, get there at 11:30, battle start X or Y. But again, battle rap time happened. I think the first battle with Barnier was like 1:45 or something.
Yeah. I got there early. I got there before it even opened.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm not gonna front. I ain't never been to a battle rap event that starts on time, man.
Yeah.
It's real nigga time, man.
Rare.
UK, it's mad.
It's a rare breed.
It's rare.
And there was this theme that kind of ran through the undercard. The Irish coming over. Tox stoking that fire. Tox being there, adding to that tension. Like he was happy, I think, when Carl French choked.
Yeah.
Listen, can I speak about Carl French?
Let's go.
Talk your shit, cuz.
He was drinking before he's Irish, I know, but that's their culture. But he was drinking before a lot, and he said, "Oh, I'm smashed from last night, whatever." And I thought to myself, this guy's gonna choke, 2 bars into his round, he choked.
Yeah,
unacceptable.
That's nuts. I ain't gonna front. I didn't make it for that battle. But how bad was that choke, man?
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Choked every round. And it wasn't like in the middle of a round. It's right from the get-go of the round.
Got compounded. I thought Barnier was interesting. He's this kind of like, I don't know, Marlowe academic.
He was interesting. Like the bar that hit, the hardest bar from him was the Ivory Coast bar. He hit the Irish flag.
Yeah. I think there were a few tan bars, Irish bars, that sort of thing. But it was going to be a long day, and I think Barnier killed it. Really had some really obscure references in that battle, and like you said,
it wasn't a good look for him because he's gonna kill it. But when you watch it, it wasn't a challenge, so it hasn't done anything for him. Yeah.
It's almost you want to see him versus D-Mac, because D-Mac was fucking great.
D-Mac, that's my guy right now. He's
one of my favourite performances of Next in Line 3 is D-Mac in this battle. He was so good.
Thank you. His intensity.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He needs to work on his professionalism. Like, he was a bit unprofessional while the other guy was rapping, while Jesus was rapping. But his intensity is amazing. Mix of bars.
Yeah. You had to earn respect with the guy. I think he was like finish his shit when Hades was about to get into his second, just urging him to close off. But D-Mac, I think I saw him at UKBL, battling Woe Tide. We got an interview there. He's still up and coming. But here he was really good. He was very good.
We got a Team BRIL interview with D-Mac. Straight after the battle, we caught him. So we got an interview with him. One of the reasons he was so pumped is because everybody had him losing this battle. Literally everybody. So that's why he was so pumped for it. And you could tell he wanted it more. 3-0. Yeah. 3-0.
I'm not going to front. I missed that battle, but from what I've heard, that
3-0.
From what I've heard, that D-Mac dude is a motherfucker. Yeah,
he's a beast. He scares me.
Is it? All right, cool.
Yeah. Cap, he was so good. And Hades, I'd heard things on the forum. This guy, this battler, whatever, and I knew the name, but I'd not watched him. He didn't really strike me that he would stand out. I don't know. I think D-Mac sort of, crushed him a little bit. Some people are saying 2-1. Apparently Hades is saying he won online, which is just misguided.
The only round that can be debated is the second. I said to D-Mac, that's the only round that can be debated. But the rest, no, it's clear. The second, maybe you can give to Hayes, but that's it.
JD James saying that the chokes, basically, against Barnier will mean the battle will never get released. Can you see that happening?
Oh, no.
He's not saying that's happening, but it could.
It could happen because he choked from the start. There's no material.
How bad? So you're saying, what rounds did he choke in, though?
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
All 3 of those things.
All 3 choked.
3 of those things. That's crazy.
He
did a Chef Trez.
He did a reverse Chef Trez.
Did you watch Danny Jack O'Shea?
Yeah.
2-1. 2-1 O'Shea, the legend.
2-1. Yeah. Listen, I watched Danny Jack O'Shea, and I don't mean to be a hater, but I can never take O'Shea seriously. Like, this is the thing, yeah? Listen, I'm going to keep it a buck because that's what I do. O'Shea, he's a legend on so many levels, right?
Over 100 battles, bro.
Yo, listen, the guy's got battles on his belt with legends as well. And obviously the Charlie Clips battle being one of my most, my favorite battles, from him, with the orange and whatnot.
Orange pill, innit? The orange pill.
Yeah. My only thing is, I know it's his character, but every time he laughs after a hard bar, it kind of diffuses the bar for me. I know that's his style, but he's a lyricist, like low-key. He's got bars, man. But he every time laughs and giggles and shit. It just takes it away from me, man.
When he delivers his bars, it's mad aggression. And then the haymaker, he'll start laughing.
He fuses it with the giggles. You know what I mean? O'Shea is sick. He's sick. I just don't like that part, man. But yeah, 2-1 O'Shea. No debating, B.
Yeah, Jack's energy in the first was really low. And then O'Shea came in and he's an explosion. So second was the same. And then the third round, Jack turned it. Jack got the third round, so I called it 2-1.
Yeah.
So he's going out on an L, man.
He is, and I mean the second, like you know those angles, and you hear them live, and you're like, this is a bad angle, like immediately, and it gets flipped because Danny Jack does like 8 Bebo bars.
It was horrible.
Old school social media reference, like.
At least do Instagram bars, man.
I also brought MySpace into it as well, man. No, you're right. You're right. I don't know where that was coming from. No. I don't know. There was something. I sensed nerves, man. There was nerves. He was nervous. Yeah, I mean, he didn't feel like he was comfortable.
Jack, man.
I know. It was something, but he's facing no shade.
Yeah.
I
think he had a lot going on the day. He was running the event, and he had to battle. It was a bit too much for him.
No one, stop making excuses for these battlers, man. Come on now. You're there to perform regardless. But Danny, he went out on an L, unfortunately, in my opinion.
That's horrible. The first round was horrible, by the way. Horrible. You remember it?
Yeah.
Tom, do you remember the first round?
Well, I remember no one, when he was saying it's Danny Jack and no one joining in on the third, he had to encourage people to, and it's very Danny Jack-esque. I don't know. I don't know.
O'Shea was wilding in the first round of the jokes.
Oh,
wild.
He's never been in a pit in Fiddlers before. He's been in Fiddlers stage, but just, Jesus, yeah.
So this is the thing. So do you feel like there's a difference for these battlers between the pit and the stage?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
You think so?
Hell yeah. Pedro.
Yeah.
Prep, I don't know. Some people just, I don't know, chiller. Like, not really even a pit, was it? Sort of early chiller, but like, I don't know.
I get where so you're giving it the difference between a small room versus a stage kind of thing, kind of vibe. Yeah. That's the vibe you're saying, yeah?
One has to play to these big explosions of Hitman Holler sort of punchlines, and I don't know, the other one is. But Raptor versus Giz. Now, the Irish guys were getting their arse kicked, but I think here is a rare victory.
3-0 Island. Can I say something about this battle? Giz is reps Gift of the Gab, yeah?
Yeah.
So when he gets up on now, everyone will snoop from Gift of the Gab all behind him, and then it's like Gab versus Island, and Giz let us down. He let them down.
I'm not gonna front.
I was rooting for Giz. Giz.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna front. Giz was whack in that battle.
Whack.
Yeah, no, Giz.
I spoke to him after the battle. He's like, my rounds are short. I'm like, no, even the short stuff you're saying was terrible, bro. 3-0.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
Those were how many seconds? Those 60-second rounds.
And he's back for 52, bro.
That's nuts. Nah, 60-second rounds. That's what they chose me for, and I'm gonna nah, let's chill.
3-0.
I don't know what happened there. Like Giz, I don't know. He's got the presence, but real talk, the Irish are coming. And it came hard. Pause.
Yeah. Raptor wanted that. He was like ready to like pull out a spear and fight for real. Like.
Yeah. He'd seen his fallen comrades. He was going at, I think, Tox and Flawless, castigating them between the bars.
Nah, Raptor came with him, man. Nah.
Tom, you know when you bumped into me outside, I just finished interviewing Raptor.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be dropping that on our channel soon. But he's really humble, and he just wants to work. Like, he's really humble. You need to look out for him.
In my opinion, Giz, I don't know. I feel like he wasn't prepared. I don't know what it was. I feel like he wasn't taking this battle seriously, and I feel like he should have.
Yeah, but I know why he's not taking it seriously, though.
Why?
Because he's got the United the PG in 2 weeks.
Right.
Oh.
This was like a filler.
Okay. That inside information, yeah?
Yeah.
That's
real shit.
I don't know. I like Giz, like you say, he's got the presence. He just sorts to fold sometimes under pressure. Like the Matter battle as well, even was a bit. I don't know.
Too much for him.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't like his name, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, him versus Shocks, I think is pretty great from him. But yeah, it was all in all a really fucking fun day. And I got some interviews as well, like you guys as well. So we got some good chats with Barnier and D-Mac and O'Shea and Danny, and all the sort of regular shit there. But Dialect Tox was next.
Oh, let me talk my shit,
Captain. The floor is yours.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Them motherfuckers went in. Those two guys, I'm not gonna lie.
Round of applause.
Round of applause. A standing ovation. Okay, I'm sitting down. Sitting ovation. You know what I mean? Let me keep it real. Those two guys, they brought the energy back into that room. Yeah, because some of the battles initially were a little bit flat, a little bit slow. Yeah, I mean, bar O'Shea's battle, you know, and bar the Irish. But you know, those two guys came in with the energy, and it's been a while since I've seen like a clash on stage like that. You feel me? The clash scene is not the same in London anymore. We don't really roll like that anymore.
Lord of the Mics, shout out Lord of the Mics.
Shout out Lord of the Mics. But obviously in the North, they're still running with it, and it was dope to see. You know, if you're a purist for hip hop, a purist for garage grind, it's amazing to see. And the way those guys wrote the beats, and shout out to the DJ and the producer on those beats as well. Fire, man.
Fire. The third instrumental was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And another thing about this clash, this event was like split into two like moods, and this clash set the mood for the last half of the event.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. How'd you find it, Tom, man?
I thought it was battle of the day at that point. Yeah. Definitely, man. Yeah, I thought it was incredible.
Is it counting as a real battle? Are we counting it as a battle, or is it like a session break?
It's on the card.
That's a big battle.
It's on the card as a battle.
Who won?
It was interesting with Tox's first, wasn't it? That it didn't get a reaction for quite a while, and then when it sort of caught a flame, it was crazy. And even he acknowledged that. And when he switched back into the first, like, you know, it was a really. It's a long battle though. I think it's like 40 odd minutes. Like it'll be edited down quite a bit.
Yeah. Dialect got reaction from the list when you expect the list.
Yeah. That. Oh man.
Who dropped the first? Because they both had hairline bars. Who dropped the first hairline bar?
Dialect.
It was Dialect.
Yeah.
Listen, Dialect got that stage presence, got that swag, and he was saying it. He was just like, "Listen, I don't need bars when I got swag." Yeah, I mean. And Tox is just like, nah, but swag doesn't count. It's about the bars. It's about the bars. So
why was he singing then?
I don't know. Yo, that singing, that last round was dope. It was entertaining.
Yeah. Who won?
I gave it to Dialect, by the way.
Yeah. I gave it to who was in red? Who's the devil in red?
Tox.
Well, let's take note and remember Tox won this then, nigga. Yeah, I mean, take no Tox, man. I give that to him. You won that.
That's a bar.
I know. That's BRIL shit.
Yeah, I caught the Dialect.
Bars.
How was Terminal versus Lazy? Quite the opposite sort of battle.
Don't let
Can
me
we talk about Lazy? Can we talk about Lazy?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep quiet. Go on.
Timo,
well,
we had to judge this battle.
Oh, you had to judge it.
Tom, what did you just say?
Did you not like this battle?
Tom, I feel your sentiments 100%. This is a bullshit.
Right.
I did not enjoy it.
What was wrong with it?
I was impressed with this battle. Shut up.
No, I'm just. It's good to know.
Lazy is weird as hell, and I like it.
Yeah.
He's very slow, in my opinion, in a good way. In this battle, he was sort of weary, and he repeated his stuff coherently. So I quite enjoyed it actually. Terminal was a bit more scattershot for me. I don't think he certainly attacked, and Lazy just sort of styled on him in that way.
That's crazy. It's crazy that you say that, man. It's so weird to say that and looking at him at the same time.
Well, in his own way, yeah, of course, yeah. But
I know what you mean. It's a fact.
Yeah.
He had more flows. He had more reaction, and his stage presence is weird.
Yeah.
I gave it to him 2-1. I said Terminal got the first and Lazy got the last two.
You know what? Creativity. I give Lazy creativity. You feel me?
He's smart as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's smart, and he wasn't shy to use that. He wasn't shy to use the whole Oxford education, bringing it in, bringing terms. The funny thing is,
he's himself. He's not trying to
He's not trying to put up a front.
He's just being him,
which is interesting. I think that's what's really good about these kind of like Don't Flop, Code Red kind of cards, because they let people be themselves. No one has to put a front to actually make an impression on stage. You get what I'm saying? It's like an open platform for various kind of rappers and poets and stuff. That's pretty dope. I give them that.
Yeah, it was a really, really good battle, I think, from Lazy. I think Terminal wasn't at max strength. But shout out Terminal, by the way. I love Adam. Me and Adam had a very nerdy Final Fantasy X conversation. If anyone played that classic PS2 RPG, Spira in the shit. But Terminal was great. But yeah, Lazy definitely took that. J Short versus Podge, Captain. Again, did you like this or?
Yo, let Dr. BRIL speak first, man. I need to filter myself sometimes. Let me breathe. I'll come back. Yo,
Podge is incredible when he goes in and out and he spazzes. At one point he was spazzing, but his problem is projection. I don't know if you agree with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
he's not like getting it. It's projection. If his projection was like DMAC level, for example,
Oh my god. Yeah.
he's kind of like whispering. I don't know. I was like in the pit, and it was hard to catch what he's saying, but he was actually saying some shit. But yeah, Podge is fire. Podge, I gave it to him 2-1, but I
What?
don't know.
What did you say?
I gave it to Podge.
Are you alright, fam?
I gave it to Podge, captain.
You know what? It's probably a good look that you're in Sweden, you know, because we'll probably be fighting right now. I'd have to do you a lazy and style on you from the top rope, bruv. What are you talking
Jeez,
about? What are you talking? Jay Short, man.
are you dumb?
Are you dumb?
No, you're
Sit
dumb.
down. Be humble, man. Tom, talk to him.
Tom.
You know, I actually have Podge winning. I do have Podge winning. Yeah.
Hey, how do you hang up? How do you hang up? Where's the... Well, okay, what rounds?
It's hard to remember the battle specifically. I'll have to
This
go
is what
through.
I'm saying.
But it's just the energy that Podge had and the moments that I remember. And I don't know, Jay has that sort of laziness to his sort of droopy style that's still effective, but I think Podge was a bit more visceral.
Ooh, that's a word. That's a word.
Great word.
But,
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Yo, captain, what are you basing his victory on?
Listen, I don't want to talk. You know what? I don't want to talk about this. Let's move on, please. That's fine. Unanimous decision. You
It's
guys,
an emotional battle. He's emotional.
you can have that. I ain't even mad.
Look at you.
You can shut up, man.
So we're getting to the final two battles. The penultimate battle is
Yeah.
Real Deal versus Quill.
My man, Real Deal. Oi.
Oh,
Legend in the building. Legend in
Legend.
the fucking building. Tom, I'm gonna be real with you,
Legend.
yeah. Captain Brill speaking here. B Magic was my ultimate battle rapper, yeah.
Right.
Pull that classic shit.
One of the first guys
good.
I've seen dismantle my guy was Real Deal. Alright? So I hold like mad respect to Real Deal, man. Like for real. So when I saw him, I was a little bit starstruck, no homo, man. My first time seeing
He be your favorite.
Nah, chill. I ain't say all that. I ain't Now he ain't my favorite, but he definitely top 20 dead or alive.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, he is a legendary name, and him versus Quill. A lot of people were complaining about this battle because it was just sort of like star versus UK name. Like it didn't really have a story. Like
Yeah.
I think Quill needs. This battle didn't really live up to the hype either. I think Real Deal's first was great.
Real Deal's third was trash.
What was that angle? The Charlie Clips don't shoot angle.
If Charlie Clips was in the room, it would have made sense. But guess which room he's in, nigga? He's not that, nigga. You know what I mean?
What was it? Hey, Tom, what was that angle about in the third? Charlie Clips don't shoot.
yeah, that was pretty weird, and like him in the third as well, where he hadn't talked about Quill once, because nobody in the States does either, and it's like, is that really the punch to end the whole battle? Like,
I was let down. I didn't even want to judge it.
Yeah.
I mean-
Oh yeah, you judged it. You judged this battle.
No, I judged Lazy versus Terminal.
Okay.
you know, Real Deal versus Soul, I think, was a bit more impressive. There were some bars that were okay.
Yo, if we're talking about Soul, I think anyone that stands in front of Soul is ready to write the heart out. That's the thing, though.
Soul's
That's a
the
whole
best.
nother conversation,
Soul's the best, in my opinion. I think he could beat
yeah.
anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone?
I
That's another conversation.
don't know, man. What?
Who would
sit
beat
down,
Soul
Tom,
in
sit
your
down.
eyes at their best?
Shocks. Wait, the Soul had Shocks yet? Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, they
actually,
battled.
Shocks lost to Soul. Sorry, Soul lost to Shocks, but
Thank you. Let's move on.
Tom, sit down.
but no, I think we're being a little unfair. Obviously, this was a great showing from both those guys, and
No, it was. It was. Listen, like we said with the talks and dialect battle, the energy from then going forward was dope, and this battle I think lived up to. Yeah. It just kept the energy up. Real Deal, very entertaining. Quill, he tried, man. I give him props.
He had moments.
Yeah, he had moments. I wouldn't say it was a body bag, man. Quill, he did his thing. I just think there's something missing. He needs either more confidence, stage presence, or something. You know what I mean? He needs a little bit of pizzazz or for.
When he finishes round, I didn't miss it.
yeah.
He's missing something. I don't know what it is, but I gave it 2-1 to Real Deal, but I need to watch it again.
What about you, Tom?
Yeah, it's difficult, really. Probably give it to Quill, I think, but it's again, need to revisit. That's what I thought at the time. Was in the building. Was this a controversy for you, or?
You know what? Let's speak on this, man. I don't really. Where's Scoop? Where's Scoop?
Is Scoop here?
Scoop,
No.
what?
We're meant to have Scoop
in?
on the line. Yeah, is he online? Like,
It looks like he's here. I don't know what's going on.
okay, hang on.
Scoop, man, say something.
Yo, Kay, can you message him on your WhatsApp and see what going? But in terms of Herb being in the building, it's weird. Yeah, I thought there'd be. I felt like the elephant. It felt like there was an elephant in the room. You know, but no one was really speaking on it. I don't know if all the love was fake love or real love.
I think it was fake, you know, because he was like on the fringes. He didn't really like come in and embrace himself, like.
Yeah.
And he had an event in Stanley in South London straight after the event.
Mm-hmm.
So don't flop event.
Yeah, the Don't Flop event. Like we were gonna go on the way home, but we were tired. But he had an event straight after.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
but it was weird that he didn't come in like and introduce himself formally in front of the camera. But
Well, I mean, it's not his thing, is it?
No, it's not. But still, what did you think of the thing?
Yeah, you know, it's been like 2 years now. I think it wasn't exactly this huge moment. And shout out to Kruger as well. Whenever I see Kruger, you know, we always talk. We spoke about Lost and Danny Brown and Joey Diaz. So they're pretty much all the topics we cover. But yeah, Kruger's a hero. I'm going to do a show on the Battle Rap Resume channel soon called Exploring Kruger 7. So I'm going to go through Kruger's YouTube channel of all his weird musical shorts and just sort of, you know, review them and shit like that. So,
that's good.
You know, but let's just get into Scoop versus Bobby. I mean, rightly the headliner.
Team BRIL.
Yo, listen. Let me set the fucking scene.
Real shit.
Yo, Bobby.
Bias time.
I'm not. Listen, you know I'm not biased. Let's keep it a buck. I'm not biased, man. I keep it real. Bobby is a freaking. I've been cussing this whole time. Can I even cuss? I didn't even ask for permission.
Oh yeah, of course, man.
Okay, Bobby is a fucking animal, man. That guy is a. He's listen, that energy.
Amazing.
You know what's funny? He's kept the energy through the whole event. It wasn't just for that battle. I don't know if you guys saw him in the crowd. He was ready to go from jump.
Yeah, he was wilding.
He was wilding. And he kept the energy through the battle, all 3 rounds, yeah? To the point that he wanted to fight me. I was behind Scoop. Being hype, man. And I said facts on round 2.
Round 3, bro. Round 3.
Round 3. And Bobby was just like, yeah, well, come on, Dan.
Hey, no, you didn't say that. He called you a cunt.
Hey, listen, shut the fuck up. Yeah, Captain BRIL, Dr. BRIL, shut the fuck up. Sit down. All right? Nah, that battle was dope, man. It's literally, it lived up to the hype.
You know what was dope about that battle, Captain?
Yeah. Yo.
Like, the energy, and when you look left and right, you just see, like, UK battle rap legends everywhere. Gemini, Tony D, like, everyone was there. And it was just, like, great
Rivers, yeah, man.
Rivers was behind us.
Yeah.
We had Snoop, gift to the Gab, shout out, gift to the Gab again. He was behind us. Like,
Nah, that battle was dope. I love the angles, man. Scoop came with the personals. Fucking Bobby came with the personals.
Jeez, rebuttals.
Listen, the rebuttals are nuts. The thing about Bobby is that he catered to the crowd a lot more. You know, he knew he was using an angle that was kind of used, but he came in a different way in terms of the fat jokes, you know. But he had a different angle in terms of the Facebook statuses.
No one's ever addressed that to Scoop before. No one's ever done that before.
No one's done that before, and that's pretty smart, you know. So what Bobby did, he got personal, but he catered to the crowd. He had those jokes, had everyone laughing. Everyone.
Did you see us in the when the battle drops? We're trying to like hold it, trying not to laugh. It was hard.
You ain't loyal. Me, I wasn't laughing. I was ready to fight Bobby in it. You know what I'm saying? And then Scoop, like, come on now, you know what to expect, man. Bars on bars. You know what I mean?
Punches.
Oh my god.
Back to back, and the personals, and the third, Jesus, no wonder he wanted to fight us, man.
Jeez. By the way, we dropped the interview just on our channel, literally 5 minutes before this. So check it out, Scoop and Bobby straight after the battle.
Yeah, Tom, talk to me, man. Talk to me, Tom.
I think Scoop was just, you know, in his bag in the first. I've been around bricks, more white than a gated community.
Community. Are you mad? Are you say it again? Are you mad?
Yeah, but Bobby like ruptured Scoop early on, really skillfully, when he asked everyone to put up their hand if they've heard his rounds before the battle.
Yo, that was crazy.
That was so original.
That
I
was.
nearly raised my hand, man.
Yeah. And I'd never read them, but I knew lots of people had, as I'm sure lots of people do. You know what I mean? It had that aura about
Yo,
it.
Captain,
It's so good.
we got to sit with Scoop about that. We got to sit him down about that.
No. Scoop gonna do what Scoop gonna do. He ain't gonna change that. But nah, that's a great angle. He's smart. He's smart. Bobby is smart, man. Bobby's smart.
Yeah.
So I was saying personally, I think because Bobby really catered to the crowd, I think on cam, some people might say, you know, he might have got a W. But when you're in the building and you hear the bars, and when you actually listen to the bars on cam, you'll give it to Scoop 2-1.
Yeah.
You give it to Scoop 2-1. I gave Bobby the first.
Yeah.
Really? I gave Bobby the second.
Was it the second? You gave him the second, and you gave
That's
what?
when he had the rebuttal in that too. That was that round.
I remember. I
But,
think
the Avengers rebuttal was crazy.
Oh yeah. No spoilers though. yeah. That was dope. You got me gassing that part still.
Yeah, that was guessing.
Yeah.
Bobby X. You know what? He reminds me of like a UK Pat Stay, man.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like he mixes jokes and that aggression he's got is cool. Like to see it on stage, like we were right in front of him.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's kind of
His
scary.
aggression is crazy.
Yeah. Who did you give it to, Tom?
Well, I can't not say Scoop, but yeah, no, I probably, I don't know, I there's something about Bobby's soul, his essence, that I just dig as a viewer, like not even on like sort of, you know, writing style, just his performance, as you say, that sort of Pat Stay, you know, panoply of emotion there. Very, very close battle, great battle, like, you know, and ended an amazing event. I thought Next in Line 3, if I'm being honest, it's probably the worst Next in Line, but that's only because 2 and 1 are so good.
Yeah.
It ended great. The last half was great.
Yeah.
You know, and kudos to Scoop, man, because I think he just came in as he's been on all 3 Next in Lines, I believe.
All 3 headlines.
Yeah,
headlines.
That's right.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he became the main event on this one. So kudos to the homie. Yeah, I mean, yo, but Bobby, man, like I said to you when I saw you, man, mad props on your delivery, mad props on your passion. Because what I love about battle rap, what was lacking in a lot of these battlers is the passion and conviction in the bars, you know. And this is why like a lot of these battles fall flat, because these guys might have lyrics, might have bars, but they're not delivering it. You know, they're not selling it. And these guys, like people like Bobby, are really selling these bars. You know, and
the O'Shea Danny Jack battle, yeah. When someone says something fire, they would hug each other or like shake hands, and it takes away from it.
Takes away, yeah. The intensity,
this
intention.
This battle was beautiful, right?
Yeah, and I think Bobby, like, I think he'll for future reference, like Scoop is definitely gonna learn from this one and take his pen game up. Yeah, I mean, but I still give it to
Scoop. He tried something different for the first time. He didn't. I think it was the third round. He had an angle. He went at personal. Mix, and I think that's the first time he's done like a personal round. I'm not sure. I think it's his first time. So he's learning. He's like he's trying to add more armor to his artillery. So
yeah. Nah, but I think Bobby was smart. The way he took the crowd and still kept it real. You know what I mean? He came with a different angle, but I think it's getting played out. Everyone that's coming to battle someone like Scoop with fat jokes, they're gonna take an L. You know, but
Rex, he didn't just focus on the fat jokes. He went to the relationship jokes and stuff.
Yeah. This is why I'm giving him props, because he had different angles. Yeah, I'm saying, but I'm saying with the fat joke part, he did it well. But whoever comes in with Scoop with the fat jokes, I don't know if they're gonna take the W, man. I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Shout out Scoop, man. That gladiator line by Scoop in the third.
The thumbs up, thumbs down. Jeez.
My word.
Yo, did you see
even Bobby said that line was the one for him.
Yeah. Templar was going crazy in the sidelines, man. I don't know if you guys saw Templar Surfer Kid.
Shout out Surfer.
Yeah.
And this is the final event of a trilogy for Code Red Culture. Danny Jack's final ever event, supposedly, for the next 18 months or so. So where does Code Red Culture go from here? Like, what can you see as the future for the league?
I think they can find another brand, so they can rename another event. For example, they're finding more talent, like D-Mac from Manchester. They found talent from Ireland. I think their roster's improving. I think they're going to go forward. I think the Nil trilogy was just a start for them.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to see who hosts, what battles they do, whatever. But you know, Craig and everyone else, Ryan, do great work. So it'll be good to see.
Shout out Craig, man. He does a lot of work in the background.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. But what about you guys? Socials? How do people get at you, follow you, that sort of stuff?
Listen. Before we do that, let me just go back to the Code Red future.
Yeah,
Code Red. I think if these cats start looking at more collaborations, man, because I know there's a lot of stuff happening in Ireland, 100%. I know they've got some leagues out there popping, and I know there's some small leagues starting up here in London as well. Yeah, I mean, I think if Code Red just keeps an eye on what's happening, they can probably grow together. You feel me? There's definitely a future out there for these guys, man. 100%. Yeah, man. In terms of socials, man, yo, Battle Rappers Life, you know what I mean? BRIL bloggers on Twitter. You got Dr. BRIL handling most of our tweets. Anything you got to say, if you don't agree with it, it's Dr. BRIL. Yeah, I mean, go talk to him. If he's talking shit, go talk to him. All right? Our Instagram, y'all know, is Battle Rappers Life. Yeah, I mean, we posting pictures, clips, reviews, reactions, all that. And we got our Facebook. It's Moobs. Moobs Battle Rappers Life, because Facebook made me put a real name on that motherfucker. But Dr. BRIL handled that for the most part as well. And we got our YouTube as well. That's right, Battle Rappers Live, where we're going to be posting most of our interviews, most of our reviews, the full footage. Yeah,
Please subscribe, man. Please subscribe. Show support.
Listen, we've got a lot of, as Hollow will call it, we've got a lot of dirty batch footage. That's a lot of old school stuff that we ain't posted yet. That's going to come up, including interviews with Shocks, interviews with Tom Kwei, interviews with Talks, with a lot of these motherfuckers, man. Yeah, it's coming. Sick. It's coming. But guys, hit us up, man. Yo, Tom, mad love, bro.
No, of course, man. This has been, fantastic. And please go on the pay-per-view, support Code Red Culture, support Next in Line 3, all the battlers as well. Really fucking showed out on this card. This is an amazing card. Yet again, I had a great time at the event, seeing everyone, chatting and watching the battles and whatever, and filming with Nathan. And yeah, we got loads of cool stuff to drop from the event as well, and we'll do it in the future. But yeah, follow us, Patreon, iTunes, leave a review, subscribe on YouTube as always, and go support the guys as well. Put all the links down below, and yeah, shout out to all the other channels out there. But BRIL, thank you guys.
Hey, man, love. Yo, Tom, Summer Madness 8, what are you saying?
I'm there, man. Yeah.
You're there.
Yeah. Of course,
we'll
man.
see you there,
we'll see you there, man. There's so much.
Yeah, we're gonna meet up.
Oh man, the amount of good footage we can get with some battlers will be great. Yeah. So yeah,
it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, obviously.
All right, man.
All right.
BRIL shit, bro. BRIL shit.
BRIL shit.